Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, Gardening in Cold Spring Harbor. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. July 2024 is finally here. Summer 2024 is finally here. The weather is absolutely beautiful. It's warm, it's sunny, not a cloud in the sky. Today I'm going to take a very brief yet very exciting car ride to my local Lowe's Garden Center to check out their July 4th savings and deals, as well as their beginning of July 2024 planned clearance rack deals. And I can't wait to take you guys on this journey with me today. So for those of you who will enjoy the content of today's video, if you'll find today's video to be useful, helpful, informative, in absolutely any way, don't be shy guys, show me that support by clicking thumbs up below. Leave your comments in the comment section below as well. Let me know what kind of deals and steals as your local Lowe's Garden Center have now in the beginning of July 2024. For those of you who haven't yet subscribed to my gardening channel, Gardening Cold Spring Harbor, what are you waiting for, guys? Super easy for you to do, super pleasing and rewarding to me. Just go below this video and click the subscribe button. Click the bell icon as well if you want YouTube to send you notifications every single time I'll upload a new gardening video. Now come with me, let's get gardening. I am back at my local Lowe's Garden Center here in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. I can't wait to go inside and check out their clearance racks as well as their 4th of July sales. I can't believe all of the clearance racks that I'm seeing now in the beginning of July at my local Lowe's Garden Center. More and more clearance racks. Just take a look for yourself, guys. Racks on the right, racks on the left. Just take a look for yourself, guys. All of these racks are clearance racks. If this long row wasn't enough, there are more clearance racks right over here. Cannot believe how many plants have made their way to Lowe's Garden Center clearance racks now, very beginning of July 2024. And look at the pristine condition of all of these plants. And more clearance racks are being set up right over there as we speak. I don't even know which rack to begin with. There are so many clearance racks and each one is filled from top to bottom, from front to back with gorgeous annuals, perennials, shrubs, hanging baskets, even edibles. I guess let's start with the very front left right over here with gorgeous house plants. As always, let's start with the very top far left. I'm seeing some beautiful silver streak photos by Trending Tropicals collection in self-watering containers. Look how pristine and beautiful this house plant is. The original asking price was $19.98. The clearance price is 50% off. Medium to high light, water when temp 2 inches of soil dries, keep about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Lots of beautiful houseplant hanging baskets on clearance as well. There's some over here on this shelf and there are more on this whole entire rack. Right over here is a beautiful 3-quart pothos hanging basket. The original price was $20.98. It is now 50% off. I'm seeing lots of new foliage growth. What about this beautiful hanging basket right over here? This is the Delphinium alsobia. There's the full botanical name. I am from Himalayas. I enjoy high light. The original price was $16.98 for a 1.25 quart basket. The new asking price is 50% off. What about this beautiful hanging basket right over here? This is by Costa Farms and this is the strawberry begonia. Fun to share. The original price for the strawberry begonia hanging basket was $16.98. It is now 50% off. Beautiful hanging baskets on this side by Exotic Angel Costa Farms, such as the Cupid peperomia. fun to share. Bright light, water weekly, keep about 50 degrees. The original price was $20.98. It is now 50% off as well. Lots of Phalaenopsis orchids on the clearance rack as well. Some are still in full bloom. Some are smaller, like these minis right over here. And some are much larger. Beautiful bonsai by Costa Farms on the clearance rack as well. Look at the condition of the plants. I'm seeing some beautiful ficus on the clearance rack as well. Some beautiful succulents right over here. Some beautiful anthuriums right over here as well. Beautiful ivy hanging baskets on this bottom shelf over here. Look at all the new foliage growth, such as this asterisk ivy. I am from Europe. I enjoy medium light. This is by Exotic Angel Plants. Gorgeous philodendron on the clearance rack as well. These are by Costa Farms clean air plants. The original price was $22.98, 1.72 gallon container. Now they're 50% off. Right below the philodendron plants are these beautiful ficus lirata plants, dark glossy green foliage, all the new growth right over there. These are by Costa Farms as well. The original asking price for 1.72 gallon ficus lirata was $24.98. Now they're on clearance, 50% off. More and more houseplants on clearance racks. These shelves are filled from front to back, from right to left. Each of these houseplants is an absolute excellent, pristine condition. Take a look for yourself, my fellow home gardeners. Not a single brown or dead leaf. Look at this beautiful peace lily. It's still in full bloom. Let's take a look at some of these tags. This beauty is the Janet Craig Dracena. Look at the pristine condition of the plant. What about this beauty? Hi there. Friends call me beautiful home decor. My full name is Houseplant. I enjoy medium light. Let's take a look at what this is. This is the asterisk ivy, also on the clearance rack. What about this showstopper, the purple waffle plant? Look at the pristine condition of this plant. Beautiful bronze Venus fern is on the clearance rack as well. This beauty is from Australia. Pristine condition of the plant. Beautiful pothos are on clearance rack as well. China doll plant. Look at all the new growth. What is this beautiful combination of pink and green? This is the red vein Moon Valley friendship plant. Just to look at all these gorgeous plants. What about the snow white waffle plant? More beautiful house plants on this very bottom shelf, such as the black rabbit's foot fern. More black rabbit's foot fern. The little Hermione ivy. Let's take a look at what else is here. China doll. I'm seeing beautiful peace lily, Florida beauty plant, snow white waffle plant, beautiful Dracena mass canes were just added to the clearance rack as well. These are by Costa Farms. The original price was $22.98. 50% off is the new price now. 1.72 gallon size container. There is some browning on the foliage, but we can trim this off. Look at all the new growth. Right on the ground over here, I'm seeing a beautiful Majesty palm tree by Costa Farms on clearance as well. The original price was $22.98. It is now 50% off. Comes in 1.94 gallon container. Does need bright sunlight, weekly watering, and keep about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. As I'm standing here making this Lowe's Garden Center beginning of July 2024 clearance plant inventory video, all of these racks have just been added to the clearance section. Take a look at all these beautiful hanging baskets, pre-potted planters, and all of these are by proven winners. Gorgeous container styles. Look at the pristine condition of the plants. Beautiful pattern on the hanging basket. The original asking price for this proven winners container style color statement, which is a part sun hanging basket, was $44.98. It is now 50% off. Lowe's Garden Centers have these beautiful pre-potted hanging baskets by proven winners. This container style is called the sunglasses, also a part sun hanging basket. The original asking price was $36.98. It is now 50% off. Beautiful combination of color blooms. Just take a look at these stunners. Beautiful pre-potted containers by proven winners as well on the clearance rack. This container style is called the Amethyst Dreams. Beautiful combination of white, purple, and lavender colors. A gorgeous centerpiece right over here. The original asking price was $46.98. It is now 50% off, and I'm loving the color and the pattern on these containers. Beautiful hanging baskets by Monrovia as well. Grow beautifully. Who knew Orleans combo? Comes with 3 different annuals planted in here. Full sun required. This is a 2.5 gallon hanging basket. The original asking price was $32.98. It is now 50% off, and I love the color combination on these hanging baskets. Looks like this clearance rack is dedicated to beautiful plants by Monrovia. The rack is filled. Let's take a closer look at these showstoppers. Look how beautiful they are. This is a perennial. This is a sun sparkler firecracker sedum full sun perennial. The original price was $5.98. The clearance price for this beautiful sedum is $4. Lowe's Garden Center also has this beautiful sun sparkler cherry tart sedum, which is a full sun perennial. The original asking price was $10.98. Look at this beauty. It's actually just getting ready to bloom. I don't even know how it ended up on the clearance rack. The clearance price for the showstopper is $7. What about this beautiful ice plant by Monrovia? Let me pull one out to show you the condition, guys. Beautiful green foliage, gorgeous pink colored blooms. This is the Jewel of Desert Garnet ice plant. This is a 1 quart or 946 ml size container, full sun perennial. The clearance price is $4. Extreme cold hardiness, deer resistant, vibrant flowers bloom all summer into fall. Great drought tolerant ground cover or plants in a container and let it spill over beautifully. Full sun required. Low watering once established. Blooms spring, summer, and fall season. And look at the cold hardiness. Beautiful hostas by Monrovia on clearance racks as well. I am seeing various hosta varieties. There are some yellowing to the leaves, but we can trim these off. These are perennials. Look at the condition of this one. Beautiful color of the foliage, and the leaves are in absolute pristine condition. Let me see if I can get us the tag for this variety. Here is the tag. So this beautiful, almost lime green colored hosta is the Rainforest Sunrise Hosta, which is a partial sun to shade perennial. The original price was $10.98. It is now $7 on clearance. Easy care, extreme cold hardiness. Let's get a better idea about the care and the maintenance of this plant. Brighten your shade garden. Beautiful foliage and mounding growth habit is great for massing or as an accent. Spikes of flowers bloom in the summer. 1 to 3 hours of morning sun only. Keep the soil semi-moist. Blooms in the summer. Mature height will be 10 to 12 inches with 12 to 18 inches. Let's take a look at some other beautiful hosta varieties. Look at this beauty. Dark green with combination of off-white on the edging of the foliage. This is the Minute Man hosta, also partial sun to shade perennial. $10.98 was the asking price. $7. 2.5 quart size container. 1 to 3 hours of morning sun required. 18 inches will be the height. 40 inches will be the width. Easy care. Extreme cold hardiness. You will get blooms in the summer with the showstopper. Yet another beautiful hosta by Monrovia. This is the Brim Cup hosta. Partial sun to shade, also $7 on the clearance rack. Brighten your shade garden. Beautiful foliage and mounding growth habit is great for massing or as an accent. Just look how many different hosta varieties are on the clearance rack. Here is yet another one, also by Monrovia. This is the First Frost hosta. This one costs less. The original price was $5.98. It is now $4, and this is a 1 quart size container or 946 ml. This is a shade loving perennial. 16 inches will be the height, 28 inches will be the width. Semi-moist watering, blooms in the summer, hardy all the way to minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Lowe's Garden Center also have these larger size hosta plants. These are by Lowe's. These come in 1.5 gallon size container. The first variety is called the Blue Angel. Plantain Lily, Hosta Blue Angel. Blooms in the summer, mounding perennial. $17.98 was the asking price. Now 50% off. It's hardy all the way down to zone 3. Height will be 3 feet. Width will be 4 feet. Spaced 3 to 4 feet apart when planting multiples. Right next to the Blue Angel Plantain Lily, look at this beauty. All the new growth. Nothing wrong with this perennial. It is in absolute pristine condition. Let's take a closer look at the tag. This is a shade perennial, 1 to 3 hours of morning sun. Pinot Gris, coral bells, heuchera is on this beautiful bloom season, spring, summer. $19.98 was the asking price. It is now 50% off. As always, let's turn the tag around and see what it tells us about the care and the maintenance. This stunner is hardy all the way down to zone 4, minus 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Spaced 12 to 14 inches apart when planting multiples. 8 to 12 inches will be the height. 12 to 14 inches will be the width. Fertilized spring and summer. It is deer resistant as well. What about these beautiful blooming super blue litter pore, which is a great ground cover. It blooms in spring and in summer. I cannot believe how many blooms. I don't even know why these stunners on the clearance rack. Beautiful green colored foliage. Let me pull one of these trays out so we can get a better idea. Let me see. This is a tray that comes with 6 cells, 1.27 quarts or 1.2 liters. Here are some care and maintenance instruction. This is a part sun, 3 to 6 hours of morning sun perennial. Water, keep moist first year, 1 time per week after. Average size will be 15 inches by 20 inches wide. Spacing 18 to 20 inches. Hardy down to zone 5 or minus 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Lots of beautiful fern on clearance rack as well. Beautiful, pristine condition of the foliage. The leaves are nice and green. You could see lots of new growth right over there. Let's take a closer look at the tag. This is the Kimberly Queen Fern, which is a part sun perennial, 3 to 6 hours. Tropical landscape highlight. This is a 1.72 gallon container. The original price was $19.98. It is now 50% off as well. Hardiness 40 to 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Spacing 4 feet. Fertilize every 6 to 8 weeks. Right next to the fern, I'm seeing lots of gorgeous daylilies on clearance rack as well. Looks like they are done blooming for this season, but they are perennials. They will come back and bloom next year. More beautiful fern on this clearance rack right over here. Beautiful green color of the foliage. Seeing lots of new growth. Let's take a closer look at the tag. So this is by Costa Farms, 1.72 gallon container, and this is the Macho Fern. The original price was $19.98. It is now 50% off. It does say to keep this plant above 50 degrees Fahrenheit, to water weekly, and it does need bright, direct sunlight. I am seeing various daylily varieties on clearance right over here. The first one is called the Strawberry Candy Daylily, which is a full sun variety. Blooms in the summer. Original asking price was $17.98. It is now 50% off. And this is a 1.5 gallon size container. Let's take a look. It's hardy down to zone 4, space 18 to 24 inches apart. Let's take a closer look at the condition of the plant. Beautiful dark green sword-shaped like foliage. Right next to it is yet another daylily variety that is also on clearance rack. Same size container. This is the Passion for Red Daylily. Beautiful combination of red and yellow color in the center. Bloom season, spring and summer. The original price was $17.98. It is also now 50% off. Hardy down to zone 3. Mature size will be 24 to 30 inches in height, 18 to 24 inches in width. Right over here is yet another daylily variety which made its way to the clearance rack. This is a much larger size container. Let's take a look. This is a 2.25 gallon size container. Full sun, 6+ hours. This variety called Big Time Happy Daily. Looks like it blooms in beautiful bright yellow color. bloom season, spring and summer. The original price was $19.98, 50% off. Beautiful daylily, hardy down to zone 3. The height will be between 24 to 36 inches. The width would be 18 to 24 inches. Right next to the daylilies, I'm seeing this beautiful blooming perennial. Just look at all the gorgeous bright yellow color blooms. Look at all the busy pollinators in there. Let's take a closer look at the tag, and the condition of the foliage is absolutely pristine. Look at all the new leaf growth. And here is the tag. This is a full sun upright perennial that blooms in spring, summer, all the way into fall seasons. This is the Esperanza. There's the full botanical name. The original asking price was $19.98. It is now 50% off. This is a 1.72 gallon or 6.51 liter container. Let's take a look. This stunner is hardy down to zone 9. Fertilize monthly, spacing 10 to 12 feet. Average mature size will be 20 feet tall, 12 feet wide. Let's move on to yet another clearance rack. This one right over here. I'm seeing some beautiful shrubs, spring blooming shrubs in absolute pristine condition. This rack is filled from top to very bottom with beautiful spring blooming linwood gold forsythia, which is a full sun shrub. It blooms in bright, beautiful yellow color blooms early spring. When most of the shrubs and trees are still bare, this stunner will surprise you with this pop-up color. This is a 2.32 gallon size container. This is equivalent to 8.63 liters. The original price was $22.98. It is now 50% off. It's hardy all the way down to zone 4, spaced 10 to 12 feet apart when planting multiples. Mature height will be 10 to 12 feet with 10 to 12 feet as well. Fertilize in the spring. More beautiful perennials on this clearance rack as well. I'm seeing a beautiful endless summer hydrangea still in bloom. Let me pull it out so I could show you the condition of the plant. Look at all the new foliage growth. Deep, glossy, dark green colored foliage. Let's take a look at the pricing. As always, the original price was $21.98. It is now 50% off. 1 gallon sized container. And there are very clear care and maintenance instructions on the tag as well. The mature height will be 18 to 36 inches and the width will be 18 to 36 inches as well. Hardy in US zones 4 to 9. Does need full morning sun, afternoon shade. Right next to the endless hydrangea, I'm seeing some beautiful azaleas, such as this tradition azalea, also on the clearance rack. Part sun shrub, 3 to 6 hours of morning sun. The original price was $32.98. It is now 50% off. 2.33 gallon size container or 8.83 liters. This variety is hardy down to zone 6, spaced 4 feet apart. 4 feet will be the height. 3 feet will be the mature with mounding growth habits. Right next to the azalea, I'm seeing this beautiful shrub by Monrovia brand. Also on the clearance rack, this is the Little Sizzle Spirea, full to partial sun, Monrovia exclusive, re-blooming shrub. You could see the red cross mark right over here. The original price was $42.98. It is now 50% off. A tough and compact variety with bright orange new foliage that matures to gold and hot pink flowers in spring and again in the summer. Tolerates full sun and adapts to poor compacted soils as well. Perfect for a new border hedge foundation planting. Partial shade to full sun. Blooms spring, reblooms in the summer. Hardy in zones 4 through 9. Moderate growth mounding shrub, reaches 2 to 3 feet tall and wide. Right below the spirea, I'm seeing these beautiful perennial shrubs as well. Beautiful white colored blooms, and look at these off white colored berries. Beautiful pristine condition of the foliage. I don't even know why these guys are on the clearance rack. Let's take a closer look what this stunner is. This happens to be the yellow twig dogwood, 3 to 6 hours. This is a flowering shrub. Bloom season spring summer. 2.33 gallon size container or 8.83 liters. The original price was $24.98. 50% off. Hardy all the way down to zone 2 or minus 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Spaced 68 feet apart. When planting multiple, 68 feet will be the height, 68 feet will be the width. One more beautiful azalea was just added added to the clearance rack, the pleasant white azalea, part sun, 3 to 6 hours of morning sun. There is the full botanical name. Looks like this is a cross mix between an azalea, rhododendron, beautiful white colored blooms in the spring, of course, as all of us home gardeners know. That's when azaleas bloom. 2.33 gallon size container. The original price was $32.98, 50% off. This variety is hardy down to zone 5. 24 inches will be the height, 18 inches will be the width. Beautiful perennials by proven winners on clearance rack as well. This is the Boom Chocolate Geranium. The original price was $12.98. The clearance price is $7. This is a full sun to part sun perennial. Dark bronze leaves, the top with blue purple flowers on an upright habit. Mature height will be 24 to 26 inches. This beautiful perennial by proven winners is on clearance rack as well. This is the pink diamonds, full sun to part sun perennial. This is a 2.5 quart size container. The original price was $12.98. The clearance price is $7 as well. Beautiful pristine condition of the foliage. It is done blooming for this season, but it will come back and bloom for you year after year. Let's turn the tag around. Two-tone pink flowers are produced above fern-like blue-green foliage. A little season along this gorgeous perennial that's still in full bloom. It's also on the clearance rack, and this is the verbena. Endura Scape Purple Verbena Full Sun Perennial. The original price was $10.98. The new price is $7. Attracts birds and easy care. I want to pull it out to show you the pristine condition of the plant. Look at all the new flower buds, all the beautiful blooms. Colorful all-season bloomer, takes the heat, tolerates mildew, and is hardy to the teens. Perfect in the landscape containers or hanging baskets. Semi-moist soil. Maturity says will be 8 to 12 inches high, 18 to 24 inches wide. More gorgeous perennials by Monrovia on this top shelf. Look at them. They're still in full bloom. This is the Starship Scarlet Lobelia, which is a full sun perennial. The original price was $10.98. Clearance price is $7. Let's turn the tag around. Deer resistant, superior quality. Spikes of vibrantly colored fan-shaped flowers are held high over skirts of shiny foliage. Great choice for containers or garden with spots with moist soil. 6+ hours of direct sunlight. Blooms in the summer. Height will be 20 to 24 inches with 6 to 8 inches. I wanted to pull this one down as it's still in full bloom to show you how gorgeous these blooms are. Aren't they beautiful? Let's put the showstopper back right over here. Lots and lots of beautiful annuals by proven winners on the clearance rack as well. I am seeing the Super Tunia Picasso and Purple Petunia. The original price was $5.98. The clearance price is $4. I'm also seeing this bubblegum Super Tunia Vista Petunia. Same asking price was $5.98. It is now $4 and clearly states you the mature established height of each of these annuals. Beautiful, pristine condition of the plant. This beautiful ornamental sweet potato vine by proven winners is on the clearance rack as well. The clearance price is $4. This is the Sweet Caroline Raven ornamental sweet potato vine. Let me pull it down to show you the beautiful coloring of the foliage and the pristine condition of the plant. Look at this gorgeous, huge hibiscus on the clearance rack. Look how many new flower buds on it. Beautiful green color foliage on it as well. This is the Luna Red Hibiscus, which is a full sun upright perennial that blooms in the summer and fall. The original price was $17.98. It is now 50% off. Hardy down to zone 5. Average height will be 2 to 3 feet. Width 2 to 3 feet. Space 2 to 3 feet apart. Multiple clearance racks filled with beautiful edible shrubs. One rack right over here. Yet another rack right behind it. Filled with beautiful strawberries, blackberries, raspberries, even rhubarb. Right over here. Beautiful sunny day here in Long Island, New York today. These shrubs I love. Look how tall they are. Our first blackberry variety on the clearance rack is this Blackberry Columbia Giant. According to the pictures, these berries do get quite large. Seeing all this new growth right over here. Look at all these baby leaves. Also right over here, look at all these baby leaves. And look how beautiful these blackberries look. They are quite large in sizing. Take a look. More beautiful blackberry varieties right over here. This happens to be the Loch Ness blackberry variety. These are by New Era Edible Collections. There's the full botanical name. Let's take a closer look. This is a high yield blackberry that is thornless and self-pollinating. Does need full sun. Hardying zones 5 through 7. 4 feet will be the mature height, 3 feet will be the width. The original price was $14.98. It is now $7. More beautiful blackberry varieties right over here. These are also $7 on clearance. This happens to be the black satin variety. Thornless, high yield, large size fruit. And there's the full botanical name for you, my fellow home gardeners. 5 feet will be the height, 4 feet will be the width. Hardy in zones 5 through 8. Right over here, found yet another blackberry variety on the clearance rack. This is the Columbia Star, which is known for high yields, large fruit, and does best on a trellis, guys. This variety is a full sun blackberry variety that's hardy in zones 5 through 9. It reaches mature height of 6 feet and 4 feet in width. The original price was $14.98 as well for 1 gallon size container. It is now $7. And let me show you guys why you shouldn't be scared of all this dry foliage. All you have to do is prune this off, guys, and look at how beautiful the rest of the leaves look. And the more you prune, the more new growth it'll set on. Right next to the blackberries, I'm seeing some beautiful Victoria rhubarb variety right over here. Let's turn the tag around. As always, there's the full botanical name. It is good for cooking, sweet and mild flavor. This plant is deer resistant, prefers full sun to partial shade. 2 feet will be the height, 3 feet will be the width. Hardy in zones 3 through 8. I am seeing various strawberry varieties on the clearance rack as well, such as this beautiful strawberry Albion variety. It's an ever-bearing variety that produces sweet large berries, fast growing. 1 foot will be the height, 2 feet will be the width. Hardy in zones 4 through 7. I wanted to zoom in a bit closer, my fellow home gardeners, and to show you why some spent leaves or some spent berries should never scare you out of purchasing this beauty. Look at all the new growth right over there. Right next to it is this beauty, also with lots of new foliage growth. Right over there, this happens to be the Sequoia strawberry variety. It is an ever-bearing variety that's fast-growing and known for sweet, large berries. There's the full botanical name. Hardy in zones 4 through 8, needs full sun. 1 foot will be the mature height, 1 foot will be the mature width. Beautiful raspberry varieties on the clearance rack as well. This is the Cocaine variety. This is a larger size container, 2.33 gallon or 8.63 liters. The asking price was $29.98. It is 50% off. Let me see if I can bring the stunner down and show you the pristine condition of the plant. Here it is, guys. I put it on the ground as it was on the very top shelf. Let me show you all of the new growth. Look at all the new flower buds right over there. What about the second branch? Look at all the new flower buds right over there. Beautiful green foliage. Pristine condition of the plant. Next to the Cocaine raspberry variety, I am seeing this beautiful vintage raspberry variety as well. There's the full botanical name. The vintage variety is cold hardy, known for large sweet berries. Fruits on the first year of planting. 6 feet will be the height, 4 feet will be the width. Hardy in zones 4 through 8. 50% off from $29.98 is the asking price. Beautiful heritage raspberry has made its way to the clearance rack as well. The asking price for this 1 gallon size container is $7. Cold hardy variety, large fruit, 2 yields per year. There is the full botanical name for those of you who are interested. Cold hardy variety, large fruit size, 2 yields per year. 6 feet will be the height, 6 feet will be the width. Hardy in zones 4 through 8. Just look at all these fresh raspberries growing on the shrub. Beautiful, pristine condition of the plant. Beautiful strawberry hanging baskets on the clearance rack as well. But choose between this bright red colored hanging basket. Look at all the new flower buds. Look at all the strawberry fruits. The original price was $16.98. It is now 50% off It blooms in the spring, full sun hanging basket, or you could choose this beautiful dark blue color pattern hanging basket. Also, the price was $16.98, 50% off. Spacing 12 to 24 inches, hardy down to zone 5. Of course, my fellow home gardeners, you don't need to keep them in these hanging baskets if you don't want to. If you choose, you can transplant them to the soil of your home garden. Beautiful rhododendron on the clearance rack as well. Look at the pristine condition of these plants. Rhododendron are spring blooming perennials that are part sun. This is the Anna Kruske rhododendron variety. The original price was $26.98. It is 50% off. Flowering shrub that blooms in the spring. There's the full botanical name for you, my fellow home gardeners who of course are interested. Hardy down to zone 5, spaced 4 feet apart. 5 feet will be the height, 4 feet will be the width. Upright growing perennial shrub. The next rhododendron variety, which is also on the clearance rack, is the Pioneer silvery pink rhododendron. The original asking price for this beautiful spring flowering shrub was $26.98. It is now 50% off, and this is a 1.71 gallon container. This variety is hardy down to zone 5. Plant spacing 4 to 5 feet, mature size 4 to 5 feet in height, 4 to 5 feet in width. Very clear planting instructions as well. Lowe's Garden Center has a great clearance deal on fruit trees and flowering trees as well. Let's see what is still available right over here. I'm seeing a beautiful Cleveland Select flowering pear. The original price was $49.98, 5.51 gallon size container, or 20.89 liters. 50% off. Looks like it blooms in beautiful white color blooms. This one's hardy down to zone 5, spaced 20 to 25 feet apart. 30 feet will be the mature height, 20 to 25 feet will be the mature width. Beautiful apple trees on clearance as well. I am seeing a gorgeous Macintosh apple right over there. There's the full botanical name. The original price was $36.98. It is now 50% off. The Pink Lady apple variety is on clearance as well. The original price was $59.98, 50% off. Same size, 5.51 gallon container. This beauty is hardy down to zone 5. Mature size will be 20 to 30 feet tall, 20 to 30 feet wide. Spacing 20 to 30 feet. Fertilize in the spring. It does say to use with one of the other varieties below for cross-pollination. I am seeing lots of beautiful fern on this rack right over here, such as this Japanese painted fern, which is a shade-loving mounding perennial. The original price was $5.98. It is now $4, and this is a 1 quart size container. This is hardy down to zone 4. The mature height will be 14 to 18 inches. Mature width will be 18 to 24 inches. How about this gorgeous fern? The new foliage is almost orange in color, copper colored. The older established foliage turns green. Let's take a closer look. This is the Brilliance autumn fern. Mounding perennial, comes back year after year. 1 to 3 hours of morning sun only. The original price was $8.98. The clearance price is $4. This variety is hardy down to zone 5. Mature size will be 24 inches in height, 24 inches in width, spacing 24 inches apart. Lots and lots of tall ornamental grass has made its way to the clearance racks as well. I am seeing some ornamental grass by Monrovia, such as this blue dune lime grass. This is a full sun perennial. It's made its way to the clearance rack. Right next to it is this tall grass by Lowe's brand, the white pampas grass, or ornamental grass, bloom season summer, fall. Next to the white pampas grass, I am seeing this beautiful Carl Forster feather reed grass, which is also a perennial ornamental grass. The original price was $8.98. It is now $4 on clearance. Next beautiful perennial ornamental grass that made its way to Lowe's clearance racks is this lemon grass for the clearance price of $4 as well. Beautiful, pristine condition of the foliage. What about this beautiful ornamental grass by Monrovia? This is the Beyond Blue fescue full sun perennial grass. The original price was $11.98. The clearance price is $7. This variety is deer resistant and water wise. In the middle and bottom shelf are your larger, taller perennial ornamental grass right over here. Let's take a look at some of the varieties. This is the Carl Forced Feather Reed grass. The original price was $22.98. It is 50% off. Right next to it is the variegated Japanese silver grass, which is a perennial ornamental grass which blooms in the fall. I am seeing beautiful white pampas grass on clearance rack as well. This one was $17.98. Now the new clearance price is 50% off. Beautiful geranium hanging basket on the clearance rack as well. Lots of new flower buds. Still lots of large, beautiful blooms. The original price was $16.98 for this full sun hanging basket. This is a mounding annual which blooms in spring, summer, and fall. The clearance price is 50% off, and the sizing of the container is 1.5 gallon. Beautiful delphinium on the clearance rack as well. Let's take a closer look at the variety. This is the Aurora Lavender Delphinium. Delphinium is a full sun perennial, upright perennial that blooms in spring and summer. The original asking price was $17.98. It is now 50% off. Still plenty of beautiful green foliage and new flower buds. We can always trim this off, guys. We can always trim off the spent foliage and the blooms because it is a perennial. It's going to come back for you year after year. Some larger size pre-potted delphiniums over here as well. These come in these beautiful pattern plastic containers. The original price for these was $24.98. They're also now 50% off. I want to show you all the new growth right over there. It'll take us home gardeners less than a minute to prune off all of these spent leaves and all of these spent blooms. If we give it a little TLC, it's going to come back for us year after year. The very bottom shelf, I am seeing some beautiful Siberian carpet cypress by Monrovia. Full to partial sun, multi-season beauty, easy care plant. The original price was $42.98. They are now 50% off. Lots of green, beautiful mounding foliage. All we have to do is water them and trim off some spent dead foliage. Let's open up the tag to get a better idea about this beauty. Again, this is the Siberian carpet cypress, a vigorous evergreen shrub with scale-like foliage that becomes coppery brown in winter. An adaptable conifer that provides textural contrast to broadleaf shrubs with perennials. Excellent in rock gardens as a specimen or massed as a ground cover. Part to fall sun. Hardy in zones 3 through 7, all the way down to -40 degrees Fahrenheit. Beautiful blooming weight petunias on the clearance rack as well. The original price was $6.48. They're now $4 each. Beautiful 6 cell trays of petunias or vincas on clearance racks as well. Look at these beautiful, pristine condition blooms. These are great for those of us home gardeners who like to create our own hanging baskets, our own pots or containers for home. The original asking price for the 6 cell tray was $13.98. They are now $7 each. Beautiful Rudbeckia, or otherwise known as black-eyed Susans by Monrovia, were added to the clearance racks as well. This is the little gold star Rudbeckia. The original price was $10.98. The clearance price is $7. This is a full sun perennial, and once Rudbeckia gets established, it is a very heat resistant and drought tolerant. Look at all of these new flower buds. Beautiful tropical plants on clearance racks as well. Look at this mandevilla that's still in full bloom. Beautiful plants. These are by Summer Nature's Way Farms Patio Tropicals. This beauty right over here is by Tropics Escape by Costa Farms. 2.5 quart size container mandevilla. The original price was $15.98. It is now 50% off. I'm seeing yet another 4th of July sale on Bonnie transplants. You get 2 transplants for the price of $12. More specifically, they're 2.32 quart herbs and veggies while supplies last. So these are these larger black colored plastic containers. The original asking price for these 2.32 quart size Bonnie transplants is $9.98. And until July 10th, 2024. They're $6 each. I am seeing some beautiful metal garden trellis as well as metal garden obelisk on clearance sale as well. This gorgeous metal garden obelisk, which is 60 inches tall, is on a clearance rack for $44.92. Or this beautiful metal trellis, English trellis, garden trellis, is on clearance for $38.62. Lowe's Garden Center has a great 4th of July sale on Miracle Grow potting mix. The original price per bag was $9.98. The 4th of July sale price is 2 bags for $16. That's $8 per bag for 25 quart potting mix while supplies last. Lowe's Garden Center has great 4th of July sale on the Star Green Flower and Vegetable Garden soil. It is their exclusive. The original price was $4.48 per bag. The sale price is 2 bags for $8 while supplies last. And looks like there's not much inventory left. Looks like it is selling out. On this rack, I'm seeing some gorgeous succulent oasis planters on special value deal. Look at the color of this succulent. Absolutely beautiful. You could choose between the red color container or the dark blue color container. Look at this showstopper, it's blooming. The original price was $79.98 for this 4-gallon succulent oasis planter. Special value price is $44.98, and each of the containers is so different. Look at all these showstoppers. 360 degrees of absolute beautiful succulents. Look at these. I am loving this succulent planter as well. Look at this huge size succulent right in the middle, and it's starting to bloom. Great 4th of July sale on 2.5 quart annuals. The original price was $7.98. They are now $5 each, or 10 containers for $2 while supplies last. You could choose from these gorgeous French dwarf marigolds, which is a mountain annual, blooms in spring, summer, fall. You could choose this gorgeous blooming celosia as well, full sun annual, bloom season spring, summer, fall as well. These gorgeous begonias are on 2 for $10 sale as well. Begonias are a part sun annuals, 3 to 6 hours. They bloom in spring, summer, and fall. You can also choose these gorgeous lantanas, which are full sun annuals. These bloom in summer and fall. Or you could choose these beautiful blooming gerbera daisies as well. Various colored blooms. In this rack, I am seeing a great 4th of July sale special value on 1.5 gallon hanging baskets. The original asking price was $12.98. The new sale price are 2 baskets for $15, and the sale is valid until July 10th, 2024. I am seeing some beautiful coleus hanging baskets included in the sale. Coleus are shade-loving annuals. Some beautiful pentas. Look at these beautiful blooms. Beautiful multicolored impatiens are on the special value sale as well. This is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me here today at my local Lowe's Garden Center in Long Island, New York, Zone 7A. In today's video, we took a close inventory tour of Lowe's Garden Center clearance racks now in the very beginning of July 2024. We also took a closer look at all of their July 4th holiday savings. If you enjoyed the content of today's video, if you found today's video to be useful, helpful, and informative in absolutely any way, don't be shy, guys. Show me that support by clicking thumbs up below. Leave your comments in the comment section below as well. I personally read each and every single one of your comments and respond to each and every single one of you. If you haven't yet subscribed to my gardening channel, Gardening in Cold Spring Harbor, what are you waiting for, guys? Super easy for you to do, super pleasing and rewarding to me. Just go below this video and click the subscribe button. If you enjoy the content of my garden videos, I'm on YouTube to send you notifications every single time I'll upload a new garden video. Click the bell icon as well. Stay healthy, happy, be well, each and every single one of you, and happy gardening, guys. And I'll see you again in my new upcoming garden videos. Bye, guys.